The Common Ground Foundation is celebrating 25 years, and we all know Common, Academy Award-winning artist, actor, and activist, and of course, Chicagoan. And he started the foundation with his mother, and they are now celebrating the supporters who helped them get here. And thank you for being here.
Thank you so much, Dawn, for having me.
So years of empowering youth. So tell me why you decided to start the foundation.
I felt like coming from Chicago, I understood so much about community, about what it takes to come from a place that is beautiful, but also has its own struggle and challenges. And I felt that it was programs that actually were the things that gave me inspiration and fed me things that I had never been exposed to. So I figured, why not create a program that could bring young people in Chicago, where I come from, some enlightenment, some encouragement, support from all perspectives. And being that I had seen new things now, like being an artist and traveling, I wanted to bring that home. And that's what I felt like the foundation could be. Like it could be a community of support and encouragement, but also exposure to new ways and new things.
I grew up on the South Side. I can relate to that. The after-school programs is what formed us, things we were exposed to. So tell me how it changed over the years. I know you started one way and probably had to pivot over time to adjust to the children.
Yeah, well, one of the things is, I'll say how it changed, but one of the things that's always been consistent is that the love and the care for our young people and their passion to be a part of it it's stayed consistent, and that's been beautiful. And like, I got to come back and celebrate this earlier in June, like the graduating class, and I really saw like, man, throughout all these years, we kept it Chicago and community. A lot of our mentors, all our mentors are from Chicago and like have experienced and come from the communities that we are serving, and that's important in any leadership role. The things that I felt like we changed and evolved is, as you said, young people's needs changed, but also we started to free up a little bit more, because initially it was like academic based, because my mother being a teacher and principal and being so heavy on education, but then it started to also become some of those things that I knew was very valuable for my growth, which is nutrition, you know, like exposure. Like we took our kids to, when President Obama and Michelle Obama were in the White House, we took that class to the White House. So that exposure, we've connected them with some of the inner city farmers here. So it's like giving back to the community while you building yourself up. Those are some of the things that evolved, but some things have stayed consistent. I'm happy with that.
Yeah. So what's some of the feedback you've heard? I know you have something called the Dreamers and Believers program.
Yeah.
What's some of the feedback you've heard about the young people who have graduated? We're going to meet one.
Yeah, we'll meet one today, a young man named Jelani. You know, I see a lot of our students in different parts of the country. I just came from a performance where I was in San Jose, and there was a young sister who had been a part of the program, and to see her, like, just professional, and like she came to the show, she's having fun, but it's just like, you could see her level of excellence and how she was taking care of things. And I just was proud. And I mean, from that point, like, even, like I said, it's community, seeing one of my close friends, his son, be a part of our Common Ground Foundation, and then go to Xavier College. These are things that like really touch me, because it's not like, okay, this is just a kid that we're putting up there that's saying a speech that they've written about. Yes, that's important, but these are things that I'm seeing and experiencing just firsthand, just in the world, you know, like I'm seeing. So that's been good. But most of the kids, all of the kids that I've talked to, you know, have told me that they just enjoyed the experience and it's been beneficial for their lives. And more than anything, I see them out in the world doing it. And I'm always like inspired to know, because some of them are adults now. This foundation has been going since 2000.
I remember I went to one of your galas in the early years when you were starting, and it was smaller. Now it's just so huge, the number of people you've touched. It's really, Really amazing. So let's talk about this
Yes.
latest 25th anniversary event.
Yes.
Sounds like you have a lot of people coming who are supporting you from all over the country, which is wonderful. And you're calling it Chicago Nights Brighter Future. So tell me who the host is and who's going to be there.
Well, I love the title, Chicago Nights Brighter Future. That exemplifies the night. The night is going to be a beautiful celebration of the years that we've had with all our students and loved ones and their parents, and what they've given to the Common Ground Foundation, and what my mother, who is a co-founder, celebrating her and honoring her for what she's done.
Shout out to Dr. Hines.
Yeah, Dr. Hines, my love. But yeah, we have some great people coming through. Cedric the Entertainer will be hosting. Anthony Anderson will be present. Magic Johnson will be doing
Are you putting him on the auction?
The auction. Yeah, he'll do the auction. So, I mean, we've had some really, Magic Johnson was one of our honorees one year. Dr. Maya Angelou was one.
Yes.
Harry Belafonte, Keke Palmer. So it's been some, Sherry Shepherd, it's been some really great people that we've been able to honor, and to see Magic come back and Cedric the Entertainer. And there'll be some other special guests and people in the audience that will be there to support that I really can't advertise, but they'll be there. So come through, y'all. It's we really would love the support.
And I'm also hearing that it's not really all about the big names. It's also about the mentors who've been with you for so long that you'll be celebrating.
Don,
right?
That's what I'm talking about, Don. That's what, me and my mom always had those talks, and I'm like, man, look, I know we want these big names, because, she call such and such,
call your friend.
Yeah, call President Obama. I'm like, yo, relax.
Relax, Mom, calm down.
Relax. But that being said, it really is about the mentors and the people who've put in the work. The whole organization is people who've supported us. Some of the partnerships we've had is honoring them too, because it's some that have been really consistent. Our board members, and man, I see those mentors, and I'm like, man, they do this for the love,
right.
And it's and putting back into the places that you come from, planting seeds and watching it nurturing it and growing them. So we definitely want to honor them and everybody that's been leading this organization. In past, people like one of my good friends, Marcus Murray and Angela Murray, were part of the foundation of this. We want to honor and respect all those who've been through this journey with us.
And how do you get more mentors? If somebody's watching this and they want to be involved because they're so inspired, how do they become a part of the program?
Great question, because you can actually reach out to commongroundfoundation.org. It depends on what your skill set is, what your passion is, but as long as you come with love and have something to give and are willing to sacrifice, and also know that you'll learn too. That's the beautiful thing. One of the first times I showed up and went to one of the camps that we had, I really was moved by how much I learned and how much I was just inspired to be around young people who've come from where I come from, but they have new things to offer. And even in their own vulnerability and dealing with their struggles, I learned and was taught different things. So,
I'm sure it's a good feeling when you see a child who never thought that he or she could become something. You know, they couldn't be a teacher, or they didn't think they could be a news anchor like me. It was a mentor that I had here in Chicago that taught me. So I'm sure that's inspiring to you personally when you see that.
I think, Dawn, what you said about becoming something is the reason why I'm here. And the reason is the true core of what I want each and every kid that's a part of the Common Ground Foundation, is just children in Chicago, people in Chicago, to know I have something to live for. I am something, I can be something, and I will accomplish many things. But it starts with you just knowing that you have something to give to the world. I had to discover, man, I have something to give to the world, even though I didn't know what it was at a certain point. And I think for us, the Common Ground Foundation is about saying, hey, you have something, we'll help find what that is and develop and support. We need you to do well while you're in school. and excel. You might find something academically, you might find a trade, you might find something, artistically, but we will be there to remind you and encourage you and help cultivate that something that you have.
And open your eyes,
Yes.
really.
That's what it is, yeah. That exposure is everything.
So side note, everyone knows that you're dating another fellow Chicagoan, South Sider, Jennifer Hudson.
Yes, yes.
What's it like to have that additional support from her, and then just from Chicagoans who want to see you both succeed and are happy for you?
It's a beautiful thing to have people in support of Jennifer and I, like especially from the hometown. Like when we're around and people like come up and say, man, we're happy y'all together, y'all from Chicago, and even abroad, like people support it. That's a beautiful thing. I mean, obviously the core of a relationship is about you and that person, and,
Right.
and God bringing you two together and you all developing that and being true to that. But
And privacy.
it's nice, but it's nice to have support from the hometown and for us both to be able to represent our hometown. And like just recently, we performed at Ravinia with John Legend, and it was like, wow, we two Chicagoans that like this woman is she's an EGOT winner and has her own talk show on Fox.
Right
like,
now, as we speak.
Right, so, and that being said, it's like, I'm a Chicagoan, and so it's a familiarity that I love about that, and just when we talk about WGCI, she knows what, if I bring that up, she knows what that is. If I bring up something like not Chick Ricks, because I'm older than her, but some of those older spots, she knows it. So it's cool to have that connection. We just in support of each other as Chicago supports us.
And lastly, what's next for you? What's your next project, goal? What's up?
Well, I'm working and filming a television show, a television series called Silo, which is on Apple TV+.
Love it.
I'm very excited about that. Our third season will be coming out. I don't know when. Apple hasn't told us when, but I'm working right now filming the fourth season of that.
Right.
And I also am I'm cooking up some music, a project that is really different and unique that I'm excited about. I mean, I'm not trying to come out with, I'm trying to come out with something that I really feel in my spirit and heart, which is what I do all the time. And it's definitely fresh and different.
Love it.
Yeah.
Common, good luck. Where can people buy tickets really quick? Your website one more time.
Yes, at the commongroundfoundation.org. Yeah, the event is October 4th at the Gary. So we would love for you guys to come through and support. It's going to be beautiful. I know it's a long one. It says from 7 to 12, but if you need to leave early, just come support. But no, it'll be a really great time, and we'll be supporting our city and our young people.
It's a party as well.
Yes, it's definitely a party.
Well, thank you. Always a pleasure.
Thanks, Dawn.
And welcome back home for now. I know you're busy running around, but we love when you come home.
Yes, I'm here.
Thank you.